This is a small video from a long video. Enjoy. In this video, we're going to focus on the rooster. We have dynamic black, we have Empire extra light here as a shading ink, and because it's a fake skin, that's why I'm using extra light. On a humans, I would not use extra light. I would use the dark for the darks, mediums for the mediums, and light for the lights. But only because it's a fake skin. That is the best combination what I've found so far. What works on fake skins is extra light, because with extra light you can go darker and darker and darker and darker. Whereas on real skin, humans, the extra light will just look like extra light. So we're gonna go for the rooster. What I have inside is 3 ties by Barber DTS. Then we're gonna use 19 round mag by Barber DTS. And we have 9 liner by Elite. Mostly I start with the area, what's easier for me, or why I just feel like it. I feel like I'm gonna start with the face just because it's the coolest, the most interesting part to do, and that's where we're gonna start. I will most likely jump on 19 mag first, so I can get all the big areas out, like big here, maybe up here, see how far we can squeeze in. But we're gonna start with 19 mag, we're gonna start with the face. When we shade these big open areas, we go the longest length we can, in 45 degrees. And what I like to do is, I like to align my needles like this corner to this edge there, so I can really get to the side. I feel like it's punching a little bit too much. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do 1 or 2 clicks like that, like click, click, which then brings the needles more in. When it brings in, it hits less. It's less punchier. So it's easier to do smooth shading. Shading wise, I just use pendulum, so I lift up, slide in, pull the depth necessary, and then slide out. But we use long strokes. I feel like maybe it's punching a little bit too soft, so I did 1 click more out. So it's gonna punch a little bit stronger. But we don't need strong, we just need a little bit stronger. To do smooth shading, we just basically go slow and let the needle do the holes. And when we land, we keep the same pace, the same speed, the same pressure all the way through. And when it comes to here, this is the lightest area, as you can see in reference also. You should have your reference also right next to you. You slide out, you lose pressure, decrease in pressure. And then here, we can take the mag, tilt it sideways, so straight, sideways, and we can get the corner into the corner, and that's how we can get into really precise little spaces. And again, nothing happens to the first hit. It's something you build up, something you go up and down, left and right, left and right. It doesn't happen in one go, it doesn't happen in the first hit. It's something you build up. And the trick is slow hand movements. See here, I'm gonna do the gap here now. The trick is to go from side to side like this. Small little tiny movements, but we do strokes really next to each other like that. Like really. And we still go 45 degrees as the needles are. So you don't go straight like that, we go sideways, but 45. What it does is, it eliminates the little gaps between the needles, what's just naturally between the needles. There are gaps, but if you go 45, like sideways-ish, then you cut them out, and there's less gaps. Essentially, there's no gaps when you do that. And as you can see, it's something that we build up, something that we do gradually, carefully, with ease. No. And when you build up, you don't just drop the needle and like drag through the skin. You expect to be built up. You expect to be like 2, 3 times, 4 times, which means you don't go too harsh with the first go. We're just building the tones, watching what happens, how dark is it, do we need any darker? We do, and we watch what else needs to be done. And then when I leave the area, it doesn't mean it's done. It's done for now. Only when it's all done, then we can judge how it's done. Is it done? Do we need to go back in? Do we need to adjust? It's a game of building. When we have these gaps, we just align the needle to the line. So when the needle hits the wall, it's in exactly the same angle as the one there. So that way we don't create any gaps, any holes between the shading like this. That way we don't have any triangles, any little spaces left. And again, if we go slow enough, it's going to be smooth, it's going to be saturated. And mostly it's down to going the slant slow hand movements. Just let the machine punch the holes. Let the machine do the dots. Let the machine do so many dots right next to each other. It just becomes smooth. Like you're not even trying, it just becomes smooth. Only because you allow the machine to do its job. It's built to go up and down, and it's built to poke holes. Just let the machine poke the holes. The slower you move your hand, the more dots it gets punched, and again. The dots are so right next to each other, you don't see gap between the dots. And when you don't see the gap, it's when it's shaded, solid and clean and smooth. Whip shading is only when whip shading happens when you whip it, when you like drag the machine so far. If you want to see the full video, the link is in the description. You'll take you on school's account. There's all you need to know. We have videos about lining, shading, coloring, everything you need to know. And the more we do, the more we are going towards the business aspect as well.